All right, let's react to this one. I know, boys, we pretty much, probably when this video comes out, probably a couple of them are already done, probably also not. ERIKSEN bid, RAPHINHA crazy deal, Gabriel Jesus, and Xavi obsession. Let's see this, and yeah, let's go. Fabrizio Romano, so pretty much is the guy from the thing. He's Italian, bro.
Direct contact, a
The
direct
accent, though.
negotiation, club by club. So Arsenal are doing serious for RAPHINHA. Hey guys, welcome back on the channel. Fabrizio Romano here, as always, together to discuss about the transfer market, to update you on all the latest, on all the stories on the transfer market. And today we have many things to discuss, guys, answering your questions on Christian Eriksen, RAPHINHA, what a crazy deal on the market, and more. So let's jump into it together.
All right.
And so guys, we are entering into really important weeks on the transfer market. I told you yesterday about Romelu Lukaku deal proceeding with Inter to be completed soon on loan. Also about Frenkie de Jong, with this week really important for Manchester United to make a new proposal and to try to reach an agreement with Barcelona, but also about Raheem Sterling top of the list for Chelsea. And it's today's news about Chelsea set to part ways with Marina Granovskaya, so it's going to change the structure of the club, of the board. But guys, I wanted to start with this man, Christian Eriksen. I'm always so happy to speak about him because I had the chance to know him here in Milano when he was playing with Inter. And then after the terrible feelings we had last summer in that crazy and sad day, then to see Christian back at top level, back in Premier League, back at his best is something really fantastic. So always so happy about Eriksen and his decision on the future, because as we know, the contract with Brentford has expired, and the news I have in the last hours about Tottenham is pretty clear. It's not a priority for Tottenham as of today. So Tottenham had a conversation with his agent Martin Schotz a few weeks ago, and after that conversation, no more talks. So there is not an official bid from Tottenham. They had a conversation, but at the moment Tottenham are focused on the right back with Jed Spence. We know he's one of the targets, not the only one, but one of the targets waiting for an official bid. They're focusing on a center back. They will go for a striker this summer. So at the moment, after Bissouma, Perisic and Foster, Eriksen is not a priority for Tottenham. Manchester United, even during the weekend, have confirmed to his agent the intention to sign Christian Eriksen. So Manchester United told the player that they are really interested. They would be ready with a contract proposal in case Eriksen would be keen to join Manchester United this summer. And hopefully, so now it's up to the player, because Manchester United have been pretty clear. Erik ten Hag is big fan of the player, but now it's up to Christian Eriksen. And Brentford, guys. Let me mention Brentford, because it's true that the contract expired, but the player was really happy with the team, with the manager, with the atmosphere, with the fans. And so Brentford are still trying. They made a really good proposal to Christian Eriksen, and they're still waiting for him to answer on his future, if he wants to continue at Brentford or not. They know that it's complicated because Manchester United are on it, but many clubs have approached Christian Eriksen, not just Manchester United, guys. So many clubs. It's still an open situation, but Christian will decide very soon. So we wait for him to communicate his decision on the future, but Brentford are still dreaming of Christian Eriksen to stay at the club, and Manchester United confirmed their intention to sign him. We will see what happens, but we know that the main priority, I want to say it again, is Frenkie de Jong for Manchester United. They are on Frenkie now. They confirmed to Christian Eriksen their intention to proceed in talks if he wants. But
I mean, if they buy Frenkie, then definitely Eriksen also, like instantly.
Frenkie de Jong, this is an important week.
De Jong.
When Man United will do a new proposal. Then, guys, I wanted to discuss about RAPHINHA, another crazy deal. This one is a really crazy one, because what's going on?
RAPHINHA from Leeds, right?
February, end of February, beginning of March, Deco, the agent of RAPHINHA, really close to Juan Laporta, Barcelona president, reached an agreement with Barcelona on personal terms. So RAPHINHA has an agreement with Barca. It's a 5-year contract. Everything is ready between RAPHINHA and Barca on personal terms. Since February, not now. Since February. And the agreement is still there. But Barcelona, as of now, have no agreement with Leeds on the fee for RAPHINHA. Barcelona were hoping for Leeds to be relegated, to trigger the 25 million euros clause, and so to sign RAPHINHA with an easy clause. It didn't happen. Leeds are super happy, of course, with staying in the Premier League, but also with RAPHINHA's value, because now they are not going to accept 40 million euros. When they see rumors about 40 million euros for RAPHINHA, They say it's absolutely impossible to accept that fee for a fantastic player like the Brazilian winger. So what's going on right now? Barcelona, if they want to sign Rafinha, they need to change the proposal, and they can't propose 40 million, or it won't happen. But they have an agreement with the player. Arsenal,
All right.
direct contacts with Leeds. They had a direct contact, a direct negotiation, club by club. So Arsenal are doing serious for Rafinha. Let's see if they will submit an official proposal in the coming days, but they know that Leeds are expecting the proposal around 65, 75 million for Rafinha, million euros, I mean. Let's see if it means included the dons or not.
Holy shit.
So we will see the structure of the potential deal, but Arsenal are in direct contacts with Leeds for Rafinha. Chelsea, with the new owner, Todd Bowley, who is taking care of the negotiations, and Tottenham, both clubs have explored this possibility. So also Chelsea and Tottenham are in contact with people close to Rafinha to understand if they can make a proposal, how he's going the race. So Chelsea, Tottenham and Arsenal, 3 London clubs trying for Rafinha, with Arsenal in direct contact with Leeds, and Barcelona with an agreement with the player since February, but still no agreement with Leeds. Crazy deal. I feel that in the coming days we will have more updates on this Rafinha story, because it's a really crazy one. Mentioned Arsenal, mentioned Brazilian players. I will update you soon on Gabriel Jesus, but Arsenal are really confident on Gabriel Jesus deal. In the last few hours, while I'm recording, Arsenal are really, really confident and working on it. I will keep you posted on the details.
No, they're not playing Champions League, so...
Arsenal are on Gabriel Jesus. I always told you, he's the priority. Arsenal are working on this deal, and now we have to wait a bit, but Arsenal are on it. Arsenal are on Gabriel Jesus' deal. It's a permanent deal, so we will see how it will proceed with Manchester City, but the player will 100% leave Man City this summer, and so Gabriel Jesus and Arsenal is something to keep an eye on in the coming hours or days. This is an important week for his future, for Gabriel Jesus' future, and to complete our domino, guys, I already mentioned this deal here on the channel many times, because you remember when there was the meeting, Jorge Mendes and Barcelona, in Barcelona with Juan Laporta, the president of Barca. It's important to say that in that meeting we had many rumors. Joao Felix, Rafa Leao, of course, top players, but the real player discussed between Jorge Mendes and Laporta, as I tweeted the day after, was Bernardo Silva. He's the obsession of Xavi Hernandez. Xavi is in love with this player, and on Barcelona side, they know
there's no deal.
Bernardo Silva would be open to join Barca. Pep Guardiola said in the last few hours, I don't want players unhappy here at the club, but we will try to keep Bernardo. We want Bernardo to continue here. So Bernardo last summer wanted to leave the club, and Pep was able to change his mind. His season has been fantastic, but now we see what happens, because at the moment Man City hope to keep the player, but Bernardo is open on his future, is open on Barcelona. Jorge Mendes knows very well that Bernardo would be open to join Barca, and Xavi is pushing. But this deal will go through only in case Frankie de Jong will be sold, in this case, to Manchester United. There are no conversations, Man City, Barcelona, for Frankie de Jong, but direct conversations, as we know. Man United, Barcelona for Frankie de Jong. So
True.
Frankie will go to Manchester United. Keep an eye on Bernardo Silva, because Barcelona want a top midfielder and Xavi loves Bernardo. Then we will see the negotiations, because Man City want around 85, 95 million euros for Bernardo Silva, and so it's not going to be an easy negotiation, but for sure he's the obsession of Xavi, and there is his name in Barcelona list, a top priority. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on these many and many stories happening on the market. Christian Eriksen, Rafinha, Bernardo Silva, Gabriel Jesus, many things going on. I wait for your comments here. As always guys, remember to subscribe to the channel. As you can see, every day, new videos, new updates, new stories. Remember to turn on the notification bell, as many crazy things are happening on the market, so you're not gonna miss any video. Like this video, and see you soon with Fabrizio Romano. Ciao!
Nice. Good to see that a lot of deals and stuff are going on. But yeah, I'm really hoping that Frankie and Eriksen are going in Manchester United, because that would be a good freaking deal. So I hope both of them are gonna go. So if they go, it will be really sick, because both are really good players. And yeah, man, I would actually love it if they go together in Man United. But yeah, nice video to see. Thank you so much for this guy. He's always like every day uploading for the transfer thing. So yeah, it's sick. It's sick to see. Hopefully they're going to do the deal. But yeah, boys, thank you guys so much for watching. Highly appreciate you, and we'll see you guys next time in 2 days. Bye bye.